Black Friday Blu-ray update, and this is my first ever Blu-ray update where I'm actually showing you what I just bought today and from Best Buy from all the sales today. There was some phenomenal sales, and also Rocco's in the house, he's just chilling. But there was some phenomenal sales today. I couldn't believe some of the sales. There was a $3.99 Blu-ray bin. There was a $7.99 Blu-ray bin. There was a Disney-only $16.99 Blu-ray bin, like Diamond Edition, stuff like that. There was a Steelbook, a Steelbook sale. I just couldn't believe the sales. I went nuts. I went through the entire bins. Like, people were like, I was like, you just hold on. I'm not done. So I went through the entire $3.99 bin. Got some huge, awesome finds. A lot of newer releases, like currently of the last month, were in the $7.99 bin. I could not believe that. So let's go through it. I'm going to show you exactly what I just bought. So some of the stuff I haven't even seen yet, so sorry, but I'll do as best I can. First one I picked up was $3.99, A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. I absolutely love the story of A Christmas Carol written by Charles Dickens. I have just about every version on Blu-ray. I have Jim Carrey's, I have Alastair Sims from the 50s, I have Patrick Stewart's, I have Kelsey Grammer's, I have Michael Caine's Muppet Christmas Carol, and I recently got Mickey's Christmas Carol, which I'll talk about later in this video. I just absolutely love the story. I've always thought it was really good, and just, I don't know what it is, I just love it. And I swore I had this, and I bought this by just taking a guess, and I'm glad I didn't have it. So I'm so happy to put this in the collection. But just absolutely love George C. Scott, especially in Patton. So very excited to purchase this and have it. Next one. Cannot believe this was in the $7.99 bin. The Conjuring. I mean, this was just $29.99, $24.99. And it's the Blu-ray DVD, you know, combo back with the digital ultraviolet thing. Like, it's just a phenomenal movie. Probably the best horror movie all year, and definitely a top 10 best movie of all year. So I was really pumped to get this. I did see it in theaters. I did do a review with Stegs Jr., so check that out if you haven't seen it. But just couldn't believe I got this for $7.99. The next one was Django Unchained. Now this movie, if you look at the price here, it was $27.99. I got it for $9.90. No, I got it for $7.99. I was so pumped. I was like a little kid Christmas morning. You know, love this movie. And, you know, Jamie Foxx, I'm kind of on the fence with him. I don't know if I really like him. But I got it because Christoph Waltz, who's this guy right here. And he wasn't in the movie real long, but, you know, he won a Best Supporting Actor for this minor role that he had. And I absolutely love Christoph Waltz. Everything he does, I think, is just awesome. And Leonardo DiCaprio, anything he does, he's always awesome. And the fact that he was kind of a bad guy in this movie, awesome. Samuel L. Jackson was a bad guy in this movie, awesome. Just love this movie, and I couldn't believe I got it for the price I did. So, again, Black Friday, love it. Again, another recent release I got. Great Gatsby, Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm a huge Leo fan, so seeing this for what it was, for like, what, it was $7.99? I couldn't believe that. I was like, get in my hands now. So, really excited to see this because I have not seen this yet. So I've heard some good reviews about it. I've heard some bad reviews about it. I think I'll really like it because I just don't think you can take things too serious in this. I mean, it was a written tale. It's not a true story. So I think you just enjoy what you're watching and, you know, I don't know, just light one up, I guess, for this one. Very excited for that. Again, I bought this movie because I had the first and second movie of the 3-part series. But I got Hangover Part 3. Now, this movie was also $7.99, which, again, shocked. And I had to get it. So I got it. I got it because I wanted to close my series. Because I have 1 and 2, so I might as well get the third one. I wasn't crazy about this movie. I saw it through an actual bootleg version, so the picture quality wasn't the best. So maybe I just didn't get to see a really good angle of it, and maybe I just kind of had my expectations too high. So I'm going to try to watch it again and see what I think, and I think I probably will like it better because I just won't take it too serious about it. But I think they just did too much, you know, Mr. Chow in this. I think that kind of ruined it. And, you know, so I just, again, $7.99, you know, go leave your house right now, go to Best Buy and get this very cheap, $8. It's a phenomenal deal. The next one I got, it was $9.99. On the thing it says $17.99, but I got it for $9.99, and this is the movie I was very excited about. It has the Captain Phillips feel to it. It's about the Somali pirates taking over a ship. Now, this movie here is it was written and directed by Tobias Lindholm. He's a kind of an unknown director, but he's really good. And this movie, it just seems exactly like Captain Phillips, but the main guy kind of looks like Michael Shannon a little bit. The main guy is like right here. He's like the good guy, and he gets taken over by the Somali pirates, and they're going to they're in the Indian Ocean. And this movie is a little bit more graphic than Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips was PG-13, I believe. This one's R. It is pretty intense. It won a ton of awards, as you can see. And it's just, it's a different look into the Somali pirates, and it really shows, in my opinion, a lot more realistic viewpoint than what Captain Phillips did. I thought Captain Phillips was okay. It was a pretty good movie, but I felt like there was more that we're not seeing. This shows everything we're not seeing. So, awesome movie. And it's pretty graphic. So, if you like that, boom. I had to get this. You know, I watched the show, like all reruns when I was a little boy. My dad loved the show. But I've never seen the movie. I had to get MASH. This movie was $3.99. I was like, I had to get it. It has good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. I've never seen it. I've seen, you know, like I said, I've seen a lot of the episodes of the shows with like Alan Alda, and I actually got to meet Klinger, the Jamie Farr guy. He was really nice when I was a kid. I met him at a play. And so I always liked the show. So I've never seen this one. And I know Donald Sutherland's in this one. So I'm actually really excited to see him when he was younger. Love Donald Sutherland, love Kiefer Sutherland. So I'm really excited to see this. $3.99, you can't beat it. And this one, I had to bite the bullet and go $16.99. I don't want to spend too much money. I mean, I can't be too picky. I got so many good movies for a low price. But I had to get Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol. Now this, I mean, I remember as a little boy with the actual VHS tape, where if you remember, do you remember when you had a VHS tape and actually it would have like a little flap that it would close at the bottom and at the top, so you couldn't like drop it so it wouldn't break? That's how old that VHS was, that VHS case too. And I used to love that. And that was like my only VHS tape I had that that actually had that closing flap at the top and bottom of the case for the VHS tape. And I don't know why, I'm nostalgic, I guess. I think about that as a little kid and, you know, just like that. But I had to get this. I mean, this is so good. You know, Donald Duck plays like Scrooge, and Mickey plays Bob Cratchit. And it's just a great movie, and you know, I just hope that we keep the Blu-ray world going. And this whole digital shit, I'm just not into. It's like, okay, all my DVDs are in a TV. Like, I know it's convenient, but I like to tangibly hold this and stow it away and look at it every now and then if I'm bored. Look at my collection. I want to see, oh, that's Disney's, you know, Mickey's Christmas Carol. I'm so sick and tired of the digital download shit. The world's just going too fast. It needs to slow down its rotation, and we just got to keep buying Blu-rays. I just love them. You know, they're such a great item to have. It's just a great collector's thing, and it's a great conversation starter. So, I just hope we keep making Blu-rays. But this movie is fantastic. You gotta check it out. I went off there a little bit. My bad. I went off. Now the next one, I was really surprised to see this. This one was $9.99, and I think it was supposed to be $16.99 or $14.99, but the girl rang it up as $10. So I don't know if that was right or wrong, because I thought it was much more. But I got Parkland, and I have been dying to see this, because this pretty much shows exactly what happened after JFK got shot, where he went to Parkland Hospital. And it's this guy here, Zac Efron. He is the doctor that actually tries to save his life when he gets in there. And then Paul Giamatti, one of my favorite actors, he actually plays that Abraham Zapruder, the guy who actually has the frame shots of when JFK goes by in the motorcade and gets shot in the head. And I just been dying to see this. And I didn't see a lot of great reviews on this, so I'm a little concerned about that. But I have a feeling it's going to be really good, because I absolutely love the history about JFK, and I really like JFK from what I read about him, and I'm really anxious to see this. And it did so well in all these festivals and in other countries, but and I don't know if it was even in theaters. I don't even know, but it did pretty bad here. So, with the shit that we like these days, in movies and music, I mean, I'm sure this probably is awesome, but people, I don't know, people are weird now. So I'm really excited to see this movie, and and I'm just really excited to see it. I hope it's good. It was real cheap. Saw this in the $3.99 bin, went absolutely apeshit, and I'm like, okay, you're coming on with me. I had to get Silence of the Lambs. If you see there, it says $14.99. Nope. $3.99. Could not believe this was in the bin. I can't believe I didn't have this movie either. I absolutely love Anthony Hopkins. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite actors. I'm not a huge Jodie Foster fan. I think her voice really annoys me. So I have a tough time watching movies with her. And Hated Contact. Oh, the movies. Oh, God. I just didn't like her. And I wasn't crazy about her in this movie, but she did a great job, acting-wise, but her voice just, ugh. Oh, God. FBI Agent Starling. Oh, awful. But just, I really do like Buffalo Bill. Actor Ted Levine. He was recently in the FX The Bridge, who he's really good in. And I just loved him in that movie, and I love Anthony Hopkins, as Dr. Hannibal Lecter. And he's just so creepy in this movie, and the glares and the stares, and oh, God. He was awesome. So I want to watch that movie again just to see what things I might have forgotten as a kid. Because I saw that a long time ago, and I don't really watch it too often, so excited. Cannot believe I don't have this movie. One of my favorite comedies. I never bought on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD. And I had to double check and make sure I didn't have this. So, got it anyway. $3.99. Super Troopers. I mean, it's like an early 2000 something classic. And the movie's so funny. It's with the guys from Broken Lizard. They haven't really reached a lot of success past this movie. I thought Beer League was okay. I thought Club Dread was awful. I know there's a few other ones I'm forgetting. I just can't think. And I've also heard that currently they're making a sequel to Super Troopers. I heard they're writing the script right now. So if they do follow through with that, I'm going to be just as excited as Anchorman 2, for Super Troopers 2. So I cannot wait if they do that. But this first movie is just so funny. Got to check that out. And the last one I bought, again, I was really surprised I didn't have it. I thought I did, but just an absolute classic. Anything Kevin Spacey, I'm a huge fan of. And, I love Benicio del Toro, and I love Kevin Pollak, the character actor Kevin Pollak and comedian. But I had to get Usual Suspects. If you haven't seen this, you got to. It really is worth the time spent. And it's just the name Kaiser Sose. That name just gives me chills. And it's just, you'll know what I mean if you've seen this movie or if you're going to see this movie, because it's just an awesome movie. And it's kind of like, well, who is it? Who's the main suspect? Who actually did it? And you'll love it. It's a really good movie. And Stephen Baldwin, he's manageable in this one. And Gabriel Byrne's really good in this one. You don't see anything about him anymore, but I liked him in this. But a young Benicio del Toro, just in my opinion, one of the best actors. He's an amazing actor. But you got to check this out. It's just awesome. But anyway, that is my November 29th Black Friday Blu-ray update. And absolutely look forward to keep making more videos. And I'm hoping to have another actual Blu-ray update soon with all movies that I have seen. Probably by another week or so. And definitely want to get into more lists. I really want to do a top 10 Christmas movie list. So be looking back for that in about a week or two, maybe 3 weeks. Hopefully not that long. And until then, I'll be doing all that. So until then, you take it easy and bye.